LeBron was all over the news yesterday when he posted a pic on IG of the Arthur Angry Fist meme with a one-word caption, mood. Here's LeBron on the gram.
I like Arthur. That's okay, right? All right.
I liked Arthur when I was 5 too. So now Draymond Green has a mood of his own, and it's just a little happier, fellas, posting this gem all fired up with his tongue out with the same caption as LeBron's, just one word, mood, leading most people to believe he was trolling LeBron. Draymond took to Twitter to say his post had nothing to do with him. FYI, people should really stop making assumptions. I'm still trying to figure out how y'all made Bron's post out to be about the Celtics, let alone me posting something to troll him. And I don't know what the heck he even posted about. Neither do y'all. And I just thought the pic was dope, and that was my mood today. I'm always the first person to say when I'm going at someone, and always will. So today, my good people, y'all shot and y'all missed. We got more, folks. LeBron liked Draymond's post, and then he followed him. Stephen A., what is your takeaway from everything going on social media right now?
Well, first of all, let me say, let me enlighten Draymond Green. I'm not talking about his meme because he is straight up. He has every right to say what he said because he's a guy that comes across as incredibly authentic. He says what he means, and he means what he says. So I don't blame him for getting on everybody else for trying to interpret anything from him. If he means something, he'll say it, and that's that. But in terms of his question in his tweet about, I'm still trying to figure out how y'all got LeBron, brought in the, whatever he said about the Celtics. How did that come about? How did that way of thinking come about? That's what Draymond Green was asking. Let me answer that question. It was immediately following Kyrie Irving's 35-point performance against the Atlanta Hawks, in which the Celtics won that game and were on a 9-game winning streak. That's how people jumped to that conclusion. Now, that may be inaccurate. None of us knows what's inside of LeBron's head, but I think it's important to point out that's how LeBron likes it. LeBron wants attention. LeBron wants to control narratives. He's just as interested in that as he is in winning championships, it appears, and clearly making money, being the extraordinary businessman as a professional athlete that he has proven himself to be. Because when you're talking about LeBron James, he's relevant. If he's relevant because you're talking about him in social media, and you're building all of those followers, which is something he's incredibly interested in as well. It feeds towards the mystique that is LeBron James, and it has you talking about something pertaining to him and the sport of basketball, which he shouldn't mind because he's the best player in the world, and this is what comes with it. But make no mistake about it, LeBron James is very calculating in what he does. He doesn't do anything with zero purpose attached to it. He knows exactly what he's doing. It's just that sometimes he's willing to admit it immediately. Most times he is not. Sometimes he flat out lies and denies what really was behind it all. It's what he does. And at the end of the day, he gets away with it because he's the best in the world, which is why I tell everybody, forget all of this other stuff. Pay attention to the wins and losses. Pay attention to the championship drive that he's on, and pay attention to how many championships he captures and how many he loses. That is undeniable. Everything else, LeBron James, as far as I'm concerned, Max, should have been working for the Reagan administration with Oliver North and everybody else when they were talking about the words plausible deniability. That's when I first learned those two words, plausible deniability. There is no professional athlete that has put himself in situations where he is able to plausibly deny something more so than LeBron James. It is just that simple.
Let me tell you, I really think that this situation is so zeitgeisty. Zeitgeist meaning like what's going on right now in our culture. This whole situation, boy, captures the zeitgeist. That's right, zeitgeist.
Never heard that word.
Yes.
Where did that come from,
Yes.
Max, if you don't mind? Educate me. Where did that come from? Zeitgeisty? Where does that come from? It's German?
German.
Got it.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Because never heard of it. Thank you. I learned something new.
Yes, zeitgeist.